Hi guys, this is John from Bat-i-Burrillo Puppet Theatre, and today I'm going to explain to you how you can make a very simple shadow puppet theatre from a box. So we're going to look at the stages of turning this into this. Okay. And then secondly, I'm going to explain how I designed and made my shadow puppets to go with it. And then finally, you'll be able to see an actual shadow puppet show itself. It's very short and very easy. Hope you'll enjoy it. So yeah, your biscuit box is going to go from this to this. So here are some of the materials that you'll need: pencil, scissors, and black marker pen to colour in your puppet, glue stick, scissors, and some grease-proof paper or oven paper or papel vegetal. Well, first thing you need to do is open up your box, and the shaded areas here are what you're going to be cutting out. Okay, now you're going to put in a piece of grease-proof paper and staple it. And the last thing to do is to glue back together to remake the box. And to make it more attractive, then decorate your box. So now the story is probably the most difficult of the process. So when you're thinking of a story, especially for younger learners, probably the most important thing, obviously, is to keep it simple. Okay, use only a few characters and a few props. Have a story that's got a clear beginning, middle and end. And finally, personally, I think the stories that work the best are ones that have a moral. In this example, the one I've chosen is an Aesop's Fable, and I've changed it a little bit and updated it, and I've simplified the language so that students that are learning English as a second language can easily follow it. So once you've decided on your characters, the next thing you need to do is to find them. I really like Bing's clip art. So I'll go there. I've typed in crow, clip art, and then I'll go to the select the free to modify, share and use. There it is. Click on this, copy the image, and then open up the word processing program, application that you use, and paste. Normally what I do is have various sizes because I'm not so sure of the scale. Okay, and then I do the same for the tree and for the fox, and that's all my characters. Okay, so I found the images, and then the next thing I did was print them off on very, very thin cards and use a little pair of scissors. Just cut them out. It's that easy. Okay, so then I've just cut a very thin piece of cardboard and I've just folded the end. On there goes either a bit of blue tack or a blob of glue. There's the crow that I cut out. And there you go. It's that simple. Okay. So here's a close-up of the puppets I'm going to use. This one of the fox. And as you can see, the back, it's just got a tiny blob of blue tack on. This one, I've used a piece of wire instead of cardboard. There's the crow, and there's my pizza. And that's it. Okay, so this is the setup. I've got my torch, my little tiny puppet theatre, and the really, really tiny shadow puppets. And let's start. Gonna draw the curtains. And away we go. It was a cold winter's morning. And the crow was really hungry. It looked here. It looked there. It looked up. It looked down. It looked everywhere. Finally, the crow couldn't believe its luck and found a piece of pizza. Very quickly, the crow picked up the pizza and flew into the tree. The crow wasn't the only hungry animal in the woods that morning. There was a fox, and the fox was really hungry. It looked here, it looked there, it looked up, it looked down, it looked everywhere. But it didn't see the crow. But the fox thought, I can smell something delicious, and came back, and it was the pizza. So the fox said to the crow, 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 oh crow, what beautiful black feathers you've got. The crow didn't say anything. Crow, crow, said the fox. What beautiful black eyes you've got. And the crow didn't say anything. So the fox said even louder, Crow, crow, I'm sure you've got a beautiful voice. Please, sing a song for me. The crow thought, well, I do have a beautiful singing voice, and opened its mouth and started to sing. And the pizza fell and the crow was very hungry. But the fox had a delicious breakfast.